Well, hey, everybody. Welcome to this week's edition of our little Herald thing. Lisa, good
Yeah,
to see you.
it's good to see you too. I can tell you're in your office because it's painted bright blue.
Yeah, and you have a nice piece of art behind you. Are you in your home office or where are you?
I'm in my, what do you call this? My main room in my house. My living room, kitchen / office, yes.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
Lisa, we are in the middle of life group season, and we have three things, one, two,
We
three,
do.
that we want to talk about. And so, which one do you want to tackle first?
Okay, should we tackle, I don't know. Why don't you tell them about sermon stuff that's coming up? I think
Okay.
they'll really want to know that first.
Sure. So we have been in a sermon series where we looked at the three loves: love God, love your neighbor, love one another. And that was the genius of Jesus. And now we're moving from that to the questions of Jesus, which is not
All
related.
about Jesus.
The genius of
is
Jesus
good.
and the questions of Jesus. We're going to analyze 7 different statements, questions that Jesus asks of people that draw out of those people, because of these questions are so piercing and penetrating, some realities about what Jesus is after in our lives and in the lives of people that follow him. So we're going to be starting that this weekend. It's going to go for several weeks. And just some of the questions, just so who do you say that I am? That's a question in Matthew. Why did you doubt? You don't want to leave me too, do you? Do you want to get well? I mean, these are all questions that Jesus asks in the narratives that require a response. And so we're going to be delving into those questions. So instead of the theme of love God, love one another, and love your neighbor, we're going into specific biblical narratives and stories and moments in Jesus's life where he asks these questions. So
let me ask you this, Dave, as you write the life group questions,
yeah,
it sounds like, are we then going to be in some real specific passages?
yeah, it's going to be like some folks are like, hey, listen, these are kind of get to know you questions. They're a little bit lighter, and we do want to do that, of course, when we start our life groups. Our questions have been, especially last week, or
Yeah.
as we looked at love one another, we just asked a whole bunch of questions that were just about getting to know each other's story, but they weren't linked to a Bible passage, right? This sermon series is going to be linked explicitly to Bible passages, and we're going to be hyperlinking in there. So when Jesus says, who do you say that I am, about his messiahship, his identity as the Son of God, there's lots of different places we can go to biblically to help people navigate through that. So we'll be putting those biblical hyperlinks in the life group questions to have discussions, but also not just about the biblical hyperlinks, also really asking people, this is a penetrating question. What is this demanding of you right now? So we're not just going to exegete the scriptures, which we should do,
Yes.
but we're also going to exegete, hopefully, as a life group leader, one another, and try to see what kind of stuff is coming up in your heart.
Such a big word.
Yeah. So anyway, so that's kind of the first thing, and that starts this weekend.
And I believe it takes us through or up to Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah, I think so. It goes up to 11:15. So,
okay.
And then
so that almost takes us through our whole fall season. So that's going to be great. Yeah.
And then after that, we have a Advent conspiracy, which we typically do to prepare ourselves for the Christmas season. So
yeah, perfect. Awesome. Okay, and then the next thing on, I think, our 3-list item, Dave, is some house cleaning things for you guys. Just a reminder, leaders, hopefully your groups have kind of settled in a little bit and you are more clear on who is staying and who hasn't shown up, who maybe was on your list last spring or last year but has moved away or is just maybe needing to step out for a little bit. So if you can do us a favor and go in and clean up your list, that's really helpful. Also, if your topic has changed, let us change that on your sheet as well. There's information below. Just scroll down after this video where it'll show you step by step on how to do that. Also, if your group doesn't have a group picture yet, it'd be fun to do even like a Zoom, like take a picture of all the boxes and this is your group meeting on Zoom. There's no need for you to go in and change your group that it's an online group just know that if people inquire about your group, they'll probably see that it's in a certain part of town and it says that it's at your house, but just let them know that that you're meeting on Zoom, or some of you may be choosing to meet in your backyards. But answer that question directly depending on what you're doing. But our website will just be as normal, knowing that hopefully most people know everybody's on Zoom.
When you said house cleaning items, I thought that I felt a pang of conviction because I thought you actually wanted me to clean my house. I don't know if you know this, but we have to clean more often because we're all home, and sometimes the dishes pile up, Lisa. No judgment. Well, no judgment.
I'm looking behind you like, when was the last time you dusted your shelves?
Oh, yeah.
Mini blinds, that's my killer. I hate doing the mini blinds, but
yeah, no, those are the worst. Yeah.
Well, hey, speaking of like cleaning and that kind of thing, good lead in to our third item, which you guys all know, beautiful day, and early registration happened. You should have all gotten an email this weekend that gave you a code to get your life groups in. And I heard from Finney, we've got 500 or 600 people already signed up.
That's amazing.
Many of them you guys, because you're the only ones that had the secret code.
That's right.
That was until yesterday. It opened for everyone.
That's right.
And in that, we're real excited. But I want to let you know, there's also a special opportunity. Finney talked with me earlier this week about needing about 10 volunteers for 2 Saturdays, this coming Saturday the 26th and the following Saturday, October 3rd, to help with the legacy project that Westgate's doing. And a legacy project is one project a year that it goes beyond the normal Beautiful Day weekend. And this year we're working with the Salvation Army on their adult rehabilitation center. So they're actually redoing their outdoor area, some patio stuff, and landscaping, so they could use your help. So if you know people in your life group that love that outdoor project, or you need to get some exercise this Saturday and the following Saturday, just scroll below too. You'll see more about that, and just click on the button there on the Legacy Project, and it'll get you where you can sign up and be a part of that.
That's cool. Legacy projects are projects that we do. They're ongoing projects that the Beautiful Day team partners with a local ministry to try to do more work than just on Beautiful Day throughout the year. And so this is an exciting one, and you can sign up below. And especially, it's really, I think a lot of people are, I was even talking to the high schoolers, and they're excited to serve together because it's anything to be together outside.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. The bummer with this project we just found out, though, is they switched the age. You have to be 18 and older.
Oh, sure.
It used to be 14 with this project, but they switched it. So
that's good to know. So it's for adults.
There's lots of other ones that have younger ages as well. So if you haven't yet, as a life group, signed up for a Beautiful Day project, please look them over. There's some just wonderful projects, and we'd love to have you involved in it.
So number 1, new sermon series starts this weekend. Number 2, clean up your rosters. And number 3, Beautiful Day registration. And we have the special legacy project. So look at details below in the Herald. And anything else, Lisa?
No, I think that's it. That's it. You guys, thank you for doing what you do.
Yeah.
You're the best. And we will be back in 2 weeks with more info for you.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you, guys. We'll see you soon.
Bye, guys. Bye, Dave.
Bye.
Go dust your shelves.
Go dust your fantastic.